Hey guys, Rebecca here. It's Tuesday Tips, and this is going out to all my Patreon subscribers. And also, I'm going to go ahead and publish this one on YouTube so that if you are a Mosaic person, you can learn about Tuesday Tips. Tuesday Tips are my quick little videos where I post something usually Mosaic related. Sometimes it's mixed media, drawing, that sort of thing. Today, it's about keystoning and how to cut them, why to use them, and so on. This right here. That's a keystone, sort of. Yeah, it is a keystone. So I'm going to talk about that. Here we go.
Better at it. So I want to talk to you first. I have a couple of examples, and I'm going to talk to you about the importance of it, and then we'll actually cut some, and I'll show you how it goes. And keep in mind, I'm still learning on this myself, and it's my hope that practice will make perfect someday. Okay, so why keystoning? As you can see right here, I have a circle. Now, let's say I had a circular shape, and I wanted to put shapes around it. As you can see, when you just use the tile as is, you've got these wedgie shapes right here. Now let's look at the difference, and again, bear with me on my cutting. I am not the queen of keystoning. I'm still figuring it out myself, or learning how to cut better keystones and place them. But you can see the difference. Up here, you've got big gaps in between the tiles. Down here, there's still some gaps, but they're smaller. The other thing that is really cool about this, let's play with these, is you can go along a line, and I could take each one of these and cut it a little bit more finely and shape them as needed as I go along a specific path. I might have to tweak the cutting a bit, but you can see how they snake around. And let me grab one and I'll show you what I mean about tweaking the cutting. You might get to a place where you need a more dramatic edge. And so you can just keep cutting that until you get, you get the angle that you best need to go around that. But anyway, so this is kind of keystoning 101. And again, I'm just kind of playing with it, piecing it out, trying to make this little snaky curve. This one needs to be a little shorter to fit right there. So you kind of get it. It's a little rough, but that's keystoning basically. The other thing that is cool to do with it is to use it in crazy paving. So if you have a bunch of these shapes cut, they will, you kind of can piece them together. You can use some squares with it too. Crazy paving is just kind of an all-out, whatever works kind of approach, making some nice cuts. I can cut one like that and see where it might go and just kind of crazy pave things together. You kind of, this is a terrific tiles. It's Vitrapure at cooltiles.com. The ridges on the back are not too distinct. Sometimes the ridges will get in the way of you making a nice cut, and I'm finding that a lot. Again, as I said, I'm just kind of learning as I go on this. So here I've got two shapes that I just cut. I like this one with a little bit more of a fatter bottom. And so I could take this and cut more of a lengthy bottom so it's not so pointy at the bottom. And there you have it, a keystone. So practice this and use it in your work. My mentor, Katrina, she's the queen of cutting keystones, and she'd been talking about them for years and years, and I just kind of ignored her and just kept doing my own thing, my little squares and rectangles and what have you, and my painterly slivers. I like a lot of slivers and things. And then recently I've just been finding I need it for specific things, and so I'm trying hard to learn how to cut better keystones. And another thing you can do is you can even kind of start out with the dreaded triangles. Triangles are not used a lot in mosaic work because they draw attention to themselves. They provide a very sharp energy to the piece, and they make your eye go in a certain direction. So if you started out with a triangle, you could just go in and cut the bottom off of it, and there you have it. You have more of a keystone shape. So anyway, Keystoning 101, and again, look online at work and start identifying where you see it, and think about how it could help you in your mosaic flow. And thanks for watching.